I played video games just like any other kid. I played all the WWE video games growing up. I also played any fighting video game you can get your hands on, Tekken, mainly Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, love Street Fighter, stuff like that.
That's awesome. If you played any of the old wrestling games, can you just give a little bit of comparison of where these games, these next generation games, are going, and what the experience it really brings home to the fans?
I mean, this game is unlike any that has ever been. The detail that goes into this game is unreal. I mean, they left nothing. All the detail, the realism in this game, it's unbelievable. I'm looking at myself and finding out new things about myself that I didn't even realize were there. I'm like, well, that's not, oh my gosh, it is. And like, it's crazy. They left no detail unturned.
Awesome. Can you just go over a little bit about how this Performance Center, which is in the game, in the My Career mode, how this Performance Center and kind of the NXT program is kind of the future of the WWE?
NXT developmental system is changing the business. It's changing the wrestling world, and it is the future. This is where all the superstars of tomorrow are coming. It's where I came from, where I got the opportunity to hone my craft and find who I was and make it to the main roster, and for it to be in the video game and you be able to play what these young real superstars are going through in real life, and you get to play it on a game. How cool is that? That's awesome.
So I was talking to Bill over there, and he was saying how back in the day they used to, practice in garages and stuff like that, warehouses and stuff. I mean, this technically is a warehouse, but this is far from a warehouse, in terms of technicalities. How has the equipment and technology that the WWE gives you guys really brought product forward?
I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, look at the place. It's got 7 rings, weight room second to none, trainers that are from all over the world teaching you different styles, from Europe, Japan, anywhere you need. Everything you need is here. If you're a little kid and your dream is to be a WWE superstar and you don't know how to pursue it, find a way to get here, because this is the only way to make your dream come true.
When you were a kid, when did you realize that you wanted to become a professional wrestler?
I always knew. I knew somehow, some way, this is what I was going to do, and there was no doubt about it. I got into it a lot earlier than I thought I would at 18 years old, but I always knew eventually this is where I was going to end up.
So when you were 18, how did you go about, either contacting WWE? Did they come to you? How did you break into the professional wrestling world?
I got a very rare opportunity to talk to Vince McMahon, and had something else completely going on in my life. Got this opportunity, took it. Didn't know how it was going to happen. 6 years later, I'm in a video game, so I think I made the right decision. So if you have a dream, go for it, man.
Absolutely, that's awesome. And if you could just talk about some of your main influences as wrestlers. You don't have to, there's probably a ton of them, but if there are a couple guys that stick out to you that were really your main influences.
I got a lot of influences, but if I had to pick a couple, it would be Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig. One of my dream matches I wish I could have. I watched everything he's ever done. Barry Windham, my father, Michael Rotunda, like those people, I just pick apart everything they do and try to learn from them.
Do you and your friends play a lot of video games when you're kind of hanging out, or you don't have much time to play them anymore?
I mean, if I get the opportunity, yeah, that sounds like a great time to me. Unfortunately, don't get as much time to play video games as you want, but I am going to have to find time to play this game because I played it for 5 minutes and I'm already hooked.
So with the 5 minutes, did you get to see yourself, or are you an unlockable character? You haven't been able to see yourself yet?
No, I am in the game, main roster. I'm on the game. I made it.